Welcome, everybody. I am really excited to be introducing you to the founder and CEO of Shelters United, and welcome Mal Schwartz to this conversation.
Hello, Julie. Excited to be speaking with this awesome group of people.
So I want to start off by having you tell us about Shelters United and the programs that Shelters United offers our sheltering community.
Thank you. I think the biggest thing that we have done so far to date is to develop a program that helps all shelters and rescues and nonprofit and municipal animal welfare organizations save money on all the veterinary products and services that they need to take care of all those pets that they're rehabilitating and getting ready for adoption. And I've been in the animal welfare field for probably about 40 years. And from the very earliest days, I remember people saying, why can't we sort of pool all our buying power together to get better pricing from distributors and manufacturers? So finally, I did just exactly that. And I think last year we saved over $5 million for our members. And in the past 12 months, we've sold $44 million worth of products to those members. So it's a lot of products that they need and a lot of savings that they're getting from the Shelters United GPO. We recently realized that we had an opportunity to sell the other things that shelters and rescues need, like the food and litter and leashes, collars, harnesses, bowls, etc. Also, so to group those purchases together, and we're now doing that in something called the Shelters United Marketplace. So these are the two exciting new initiatives that are taking place and growing at Shelters United.
Now, you've done an amazing job of creating an opportunity for our animal welfare organizations to be able to save money, which then the money can go right back into our programs.
That's the whole idea.
That's the whole idea. But today we're talking about the toolkit that we are seeing on this page. And I wanted to hear directly from you about why this toolkit came to be and what you think the problem is that's going to be solved by it.
Oh, awesome. Ever since I started this new program, Shelters United, which is about 4 years ago, I learned that in order for a small rescue or a shelter that didn't have a veterinarian, in order for these smaller organizations to purchase products that they need at a wholesale price, they need a veterinarian that's willing to serve as their vet of record. So we've been working through the start, and it's always been so hard for us to guide especially our rescue groups on how to find a vet of record. They're literally frightened of having some of these conversations, or they're afraid that they may say something that might impact their ability to have a vet of record. So I just realized early on that this was a huge issue, and I've been dreaming honestly for like the last 3 or 4 years on creating something that will take this, what I have seen to be a very gray area. Vet of records is gray. People don't know exactly what it is. They don't know what the responsibilities are. They don't know the legal liability involved, the licensure issues. It's a real gray, very obtuse area. And what I wanted to do was shine a bright light on it and create something that would be much more effective, a working system that recognizes the shortage of veterinary care available to these groups now more than ever before, and creates a system where a veterinarian and a rescue or a small shelter or a municipal shelter can work together in a productive way on a symbiotic relationship where they both are benefiting, to some degree, and the issues that too frequently arise between these organizations can be minimized with the right level of education and training and the tools that we're going to be providing to them in this toolkit.
So why do you think a shelter or a veterinarian should consider clicking into the toolkit and paying attention to the information that is being offered?
Well, there's a couple of really solid reasons. One, there are a lot of veterinarians out there that are really looking to do some work that they may feel is meaningful in the animal welfare space, something that they can get that sense of contributing to the challenges, helping overcome the challenges, I should say, of these organizations, so that they can do the work that they need to do. And I think some veterinarians are just afraid, some perhaps there's veterinarians that have some extra time, or they're building a practice, or maybe they're slowing down, or in retirement, or don't want to go into a vet clinic environment every single day. This becomes another way for them to engage with animal welfare organizations, make a positive contribution to homeless pets and the challenges that rescues are facing, and at the same time build their practice. Every pet that gets adopted from a shelter or a rescue is going to be some veterinarian's customer or client someday, hopefully, right? The hope is that they quickly get to see a veterinarian. Well, we want to make sure that when that happens, the adopter will be encouraged to visit the veterinarian that serves as the vet of record for the organization that facilitated that adoption. And hopefully we help build that veterinarian's practice with new pet parents that have just adopted from a nonprofit or a municipal animal welfare organization.
Terrific. So this project could not have happened without generous support of some funders. So would you like to give a shout out to one of them in particular?
Yes, absolutely. I really want to thank PetSmart Charities for seeing the potential of this program. We've got some really great people that we've been working with. Dr. Robin Janes is the veterinarian that is on the PetSmart Charities team, and she has seen the vision of this from the start. And she really she worked to get funding that was needed to create this, because we want it to be available for free to anyone that needs it, any veterinarian, any rescue, any municipal organization, a volunteer, anyone that wants to really help expand access to vet care in this way is going to have it available for free. And the only way we could do that is with the funding to develop it. And that funding has come from PetSmart Charities. So I also want to thank Amy Gilbreth, their CEO, who had the willingness and to move forward and try something a little bit different and a little bit new. Thank you for PetSmart Charities. It's an awesome partnership.
Well, Mal, on behalf of both the animal welfare community and the veterinary community, I would like to thank you for your vision and for making this toolkit possible. If anybody wants more information on how to join Shelters United programs, or even to learn more about the toolkit, where would you recommend that they go?
Well, our website is sheltersunited.com with an S. So shelters, plural, united, no period in between. .com. It's where we have a whole bunch of exciting opportunities and learnings, educational opportunities, and lots of information for any animal welfare organization.
Well, thank you, Mal. And for all those watching, please click Access Now, and you'll sure be able to see some great information in the toolkit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Julie. It's good to see you, as always.